Thanks, Tony. Last week's AFP raids at the home of a NewsCorp journalist and the ABC offices have proved that Australia is, in the words of New York Times, the world's most secretive democracy. There is no doubt that media is not above the law and should not be able to publish anything it comes across. But in order to protect journalists, especially investigative journalists, do we need a constitutionally recognized Press Freedom Act? Thank you.
Mike Cannon-Brookes, start with you. What do you think?
Oh, thanks, Tony.
Yeah, welcome to Canada.
Look, I think we do. I think it's certainly two big things. Obviously, it was highly concerning to see what happened last week. Twice in 1 week seemed highly coincidental. The fact that we don't have a legislated freedom of press was a surprise to me, I must say. But it did remind me that we also don't have a Bill of Rights in Australia, both of which seemed like concerning issues. And it also said to me that we should look very carefully at the content of laws. When it said that they had gone in and read data, that's concerning. When it then said that they were allowed to delete or alter data, that was extremely concerning.
Well, it was shocking, actually, for most journalists, for the ABC people involved, and for anyone looking from the outside.
I don't know anything about search warrants, but I'm pretty sure you couldn't turn up to someone's house and alter the contents of their house, plant something, add something, or remove something, and that be a legal thing. So that was incredibly surprising. The thing about digital data and being able to add or modify it while inside the offices of the ABC, any journalist or any business premises, that seemed shocking is a good word.
Faustina, it's very concerning for journalists, obviously, and how they carry on their work. But apart from that, this was aimed, obviously, at intimidating potential whistleblowers, particularly those who might hold or understand or know government secrets which disturb them. What do you think?
I had to look into Anika Hertz's career. And I understand that she's got an incredible legacy in Australia in exposing truths and holding people in power accountable.
For anyone who doesn't know, her house was raided.
Yeah, that's right. And in the past, she's been able to call people into power, such as Bronwyn Bishop in 2015, as well as Susan Ley, who was the health minister at the time, for spending copious amounts of taxpayer-funded money on personal expenses. So she plays an incredible role. My concern is looking into the future is how are these journalists going to be protected? It could be a potential situation where international media giants like the New York Times or BBC end up hiring these journalists in the interim and protecting their rights so that they can continue reporting crucial news for us Australians and to continue to tell the truth. Yeah.
What do you think about the fate of whistleblowers? Because if whistleblowers find that the journalists who are meant to be protecting their identity and their secrets are under this kind of pressure to give up all their data, data that can be altered or changed, as Mike said, where does that leave them?
I think people like Anika are extremely clever and they've worked really, really hard to be in a position that they're in. So I don't think that they're going to stop at these threats. I think they don't fold for any kind of intimidation, and I think they're going to keep going.
Yeah, I suspect that's true. Adam, what do you think?
I'm not trying to draw attention to myself from the AFP. You know,
they know where you are.
Yeah, obviously.
They know how to find
But, you know, I think it's about protecting the truth and protecting honesty and our media. And, you know, but as I said, you know, I'm a rapper, and rappers had a colourful history with the police. So I'll leave it at that.